Hello everyone, this is SoCal Real Fan. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. We are starting a new series, an alternate history series where essentially it diverges in 2000 election where Al Gore would win. Okay, so the only real way I could see Gore actually winning in the election is that the Florida recount has to be allowed to continue. That's pretty much it. Now that it could also be the case that if the recount is allowed to continue, Bush might win. I think it could go either way, but that's personally me. But the big thing is, Al Gore wins the 2000 election. This isn't to say anything about my beliefs. This is just an exercise in creative fiction, creative thought. And I'd like to share it with you guys. So we all know Al Gore, right? I think he was really the first president to really advocate for action on climate change. Although I don't know if it was called climate change at the time. Let's do an infrastructure project. Most impoverished parts of the country. After doing research on Al Gore's campaign for the 2000 election, it's pretty much the best way I can describe his positions is he's pretty much a run-of-the-mill moderate Democrat. So really just think Bill Clinton-style Democrat, but without the scandals. That's pretty much it. Which makes sense, of course. Oh. But he seemed to have a lot of good solutions that would be pretty moderately centrist, at least from our current perspective. Yeah, let's wait for this to get to the full. Yeah. We need to be producing pretty much everything, which makes sense. Al Gore is pretty anti-debt, and he actually wanted the debt of the United States to be eliminated by 2012, which is pretty ambitious, especially since a lot of presidents now don't really care about that. Bill Clinton was really the last U.S. president to care about this. Though it seems like Al Gore would have cared about it as well. And I do not disagree with that at all, because the deficit is something that he cared about after, I think, Bush's term. Pretty much our deficit skyrocketed. It was at, well, I don't know how true this figure is, $8 trillion. It might have been at the time. Okay. Let's get the final 3 Nimitz class aircraft carriers built. We got all that done. So his platform was pretty much seemed to be like a reform-minded one, pretty into investing in technology. He didn't create the internet as the common myth, but um, he did play a big a role in, I guess you could say, not his foundation, but he played a role in the spread of the internet in the United States. He was also pro-gay rights. He was pro-abortion. He wanted to repeal "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." And if you don't know what "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" is, uh, so essentially, and this is according to the Wikipedia, so um, you might have a better time looking at the actual text, but it says the policy prohibited military personnel from discriminating against or harassing closeted homosexual or bisexual service members or applicants, while barring openly gay, lesbian, or bisexual persons from military service. Yeah, so essentially it was a pretty incoherent law. It essentially said, hey, if you're gay, you're lesbian, you're bisexual, but you don't announce it, you can serve. But if you announce you can serve, and we're not allowed to harass you or whatever. But if you announce it, you're out. You're done. It's pretty much, at least to me, that's what it says. Um, Now I am gonna deliver my own view on this. I have my own views on the LGBT matters. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. But look, this is a really stupid law. Don't ask, don't tell. Seriously, what does it matter if they're gay or not? I do not care. No, seriously, I don't care. If I was in the military and I had to pick between two soldiers, a gay man who knows what he's doing but is openly gay, and a straight man who's not really that smart, doesn't know what he's doing, I'll pick the openly gay man who knows what he's doing every time. Seriously, I do not care what anybody says. That is a really stupid law. Sorry. Economic platform was keep our economy strong by building on the careful fiscal policies of the last 7 years, which makes sense. He was Bill Clinton's vice president, and he would have agreed with a lot of his economic policies. And to be fair, Yeah, let's set that priority. Alright. So let's look at the logistics real quick. Oh, per week. Okay, my bad. Let's go carrier fighters. Alright, so we need to make sure these guys are replaced with the most modern versions. Same thing with these. Same thing with these. Really, this is more about, yes, replacing the old systems. Yep. Essentially, the systems all need to be replaced. Let's go with the active systems versus the ground. Let's consolidate power. Expand the steel factories. This is the one I pick, and I think a lot of people would pick that anyway. It seems like, to me anyway, that seems like the climate of the not going to change, the political climate at the time. We want to approach international relations justly, which is not a bad thing to do at all. But you know, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm rambling again. All right. Nah. Let's just. I'm kind of against the big mergers thing, personally. Okay, so we don't need any more for that. But these ones, though, we need to go into full production. So let's go ahead and where did it go? And take production. We don't need any more self-propelled artillery or and that production. I'm looking to see what we don't really need to build. No more of that, no more of that, no more of that, no more of that. Yeah, let's finish this one out. No more of that. Okay. And that. Do we have any recon tanks deployed? Bless you. Bless you. You're welcome. Alright. We don't need light tanks because they're not even being used. Nah, I'm sorry. That would just be too much of a monopoly. Bless you. You're welcome. Cool. Let's get another 8. I'm getting my little dog. In that production. Quick. We are in an era of peace. And now it's time to find our new, or to establish our role in the world as a peacekeeper. A nation dedicated to upholding international law and defending internet and defending trade routes across the world. Yeah, why does it keep going over there? Okay. That's something else Gore would likely do is, invest in renewable energy. Which is understandable. And you got things like wind, solar, you got biofuel, but you also got things like geothermal, hydroelectric, wave power. I'm not sure if you could do it back then, but it's kind of like solar power. You take heat that's built not built up on the ground, but the heat that the ground gathers during the day, and at night it releases it, and it drives a turbine continuously. You've also got wave power, which I think you can have like a turbine under the waves, and the wave power turn it. I think you can also use the differing temperatures of the water to create power. I think I'm just assuming, but there are different things that can be done to create energy that is continually. Let's see what resources we've got. So, when you see technology metal, you see precious metal, you think light metal. They encompass a bunch of different metals. Light metal, you can think of aluminum. I don't know about titanium, but I think metals like that. Precious metal, you think gold, you think silver, you think platinum. Technology metal, you can think copper, you can think lead, you can think gold and silver would also be technology metals as well. Things like that. And then of course you got steel. So these categories are not just tungsten, aluminum, and chromium. These encompass the other categories of metals, which is a good thing. Let's continue to expand our power. Well, that sounded dictatorial. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Let's also manage the budget. See where we're at. Interesting. Yeah, let's have Bill Clinton give them the guns. I don't think he really has any scruples when it comes to who he gave guns to. Now we go to electronics. Radar. That's the symbol for radar used in the game. Okay. Now let's do how long are these? Let's see. Okay. I don't know if we really had that much advanced knowledge on 9/11 being possible. Then again, similar attacks have happened before, so maybe. Why does it keep taking me to foreign policy? Is that like a scripted thing? I think instead of, but before expanding, or instead of just expanding the healthcare system, education, welfare, all of that, Al Gore would probably have the prefer. Al Gore would probably make changes so it's more efficient, so the system is more efficient with the same amount of money. Get more for the same amount of money, and then increase investment. I think. Okay, let's go and do that. There we go. No. Okay, let's get to research. I don't know why that happens, by the way. I think that's a scripted event. What do you mean Bill Clinton? Yeah, what the heck? Also, he looks pretty young considering how old he was. He was born in 48, I think. Hang on a second. Let me actually see how old he is real quick. Yeah, 48. So he would have been, what, 62 at the time? He looked pretty good for that age. Not gonna... I'm surprised. I don't know how he did it. Don't take that the wrong way, people. Please. I don't go that way. I'm just saying. Alright, now let's go to... Okay, now you may be wondering, why am I researching all of these different technologies? Well, part of this is, even though Al Gore is actually favored increasing military spending within reason, he also favored modest increase. So I'm assuming he would take this reform approach to the military, as in, I kind of change out the funding's used, basically. Oh, I thought it was level 3. Hold on, I'm gonna see real quick. Coal country. Nah, that's not what I meant. Because if this consumes coal, organic waste, it converts them into fuel. then it would make sense that the different states known for their coal production would have these. Does that make sense? And it's not even at peak production yet. That in our time, in real life, that doesn't happen until 2008. Come on. Okay, let's see. Major coal mining. Is that news? Seriously? Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna look at where a lot of the coal mining is. And use that as a frame of reference. Oh, I can't do that now. Okay, West Virginia, Illinois, and Montana. Those are the largest ones. Largest single mine in the world is in North Antelope, Rochelle Mine in Wyoming, near Gillette in Wyoming. Let's see.
What you doing, homie?
Not much. Just chilling out, recording a video for YouTube. What about you? Was the coal fields of Kentucky already did that. Raton Basin. Now I'm just gonna go by the map, and it looks like a lot of states along the Appalachian mountain range seem to be pretty big coal producers, but I need to zoom in a bit. Some in Virginia. I'm surprised there's none in New York. Okay, why not do North Carolina as well? Okay, and then in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, let's see, Louisiana, looks like Florida, Texas, Arkansas. Missouri, looks like, Kansas and Oklahoma. That's surprising. I didn't know they had coal mines in Oklahoma. Dakota. A lot of states produce coal. I didn't know that. I know Montana did. Not that many mines up there, but you know, they still do it. Really, California, Oregon, and Washington? I think I got all of them. Oh wait, Michigan. That's surprising. That is I think the interior province. Can't tell. It looks like there might be a little bit of Maryland. Look at the border real quick for reference. Alright. Now let's just, wait. It's not South Carolina. Alright. Now, isn't there like a lot of coal mining in, Alaska? Hold on. American Coalition for Clean Coal Electricity. There is no such thing as clean coal. You can reduce the pollution all you can, but it's still not clean. All right, let's see. Okay. I still think Alaska did it as well as coal mining, right? Let me just make sure I got all the states. Well, Alaska, yeah, has coal mining. I thought so. Okay. I think oh, Maryland. I think that's it. Alright, now what else can we research? Let's go to the Navy. Oh yeah, we need to do this. So part of the new naval military doctrine that's going to be used is, instead of just relying on big ships, build a bunch of frigates and have them deployed all over the place. Oh yeah, and bring back the battle cruisers or battleships for naval gun support. Actually, the United States did have battleships in service with the Navy until 2006. Yeah, I know, surprising. No, let's not do that. Now, to reduce the reliance on aircraft for air defense, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be first stop building a network of radars. That's the East Coast done. That's the West Coast done. Okay, and then let's do one in Maine. And we'll see. We'll go from there. And then we'll build SAM sites across the country to protect American cities. Now, this actually did happen during the early part of the Cold War, the 50s and the 60s. Each American city was defended by SAM sites, but then that stopped because when we signed the Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty, which prevented the deployment of anti-ballistic missile systems, we believed that also applied for the surface-to-air missiles for aircraft. when in reality, relying on aircraft for air defense, or specifically for homeland defense, is not necessarily that good of an idea. They're way more expensive, and it's really easy to lose pilots that way. You can always replace the missiles. You can't replace pilots. Not that quickly. One of Al Gore's economic platform things as well was trade. So Gore called for opening markets to spur innovation, speed the growth of new industries, and make American businesses more competitive. But also stressed the need to negotiate worker rights, human rights, and environmental protections, stating, "We should use trade to lift up standards around the world, not bring down standards here at home." So, kind of a moderate approach, which I also agree with. And he also had a platform for investing in communities, revitalizing distressed communities. This included creating and funding more empowerment zones and enterprise communities, tax credits and grants as part of the New Markets Initiative, and $35 million of increased funding for the Community Development Financial Institutions Fund. Again, this is all from the Al Gore 2000 presidential campaign Wikipedia page, so you can do that if you want. Since you also agreed with investing in technology, I think we should increase research speed. Let's look at our logistics real quick. Speaking of Wikipedia, now let's look at what we've got. Okay, we got the artillery replaced. Okay. Now these, a lot of these need focus. Let's begin negotiations for a defensive alliance for Guinea. I think I'm already, yeah. Because one way or another, the United States is going to intervene. Alright. Let's get the first 20 of these frigates going. Let's get 20 submarines going too. Okay, we need to get more tungsten and more aluminum. There we go. We're going to dedicate the rest of the shipyards to building new trade ships. Let's start a construction program. Hopefully that works. Okay, now let's go ahead and implement a reindustrialization program. Basically, reviving the Rust Belt. Now let me go ahead and look at a map of the Rust Belt real quick. So these states basically Oh, Delaware too. I think that's about right. So, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, Missouri, they said New England as well. So let me look. Because if that's the case, factories all over. Let me go to the region's history first. Colonial period, so I would have to go to the either the post-war period or before. 20th century beyond. Yeah, let's bring industry back across the entirety of the region. There we go. Dutch disease. So I can see Al Gore renegotiating the NAFTA to have better terms for not just the United States but all nations involved. One of them being to remove a loophole that would allow for the outsourcing of manufacturing in order to avoid taxes, or at least to avoid paying their workers more, which is what a lot of businesses do. More specifically, a lot of multinational, huge manufacturing companies. Alright. I wouldn't see him being past going anywhere other than a civil rights deal. Alright. So I'm recording this on the 3rd of July. The first clip was on the 2nd of July. So, where did we leave off? We left off with the reindustrialization of the Rust Belt. The building of new military factories in order to help produce the weapons that other countries need. The upgrading of the nation's broadband infrastructure. I don't know if it would be broadband at this point. It would probably be cell phone service. Probably phone service in general. And the building of the first high-speed line in the country. Ignore these three. These are, what are they? They're not part of the high-speed line as of yet. That's upgrades I'm making to help with the bottlenecks, but it's also going to form part of the Amtrak Midwest network, which I'll get to later. Before we do anything, though, I want to go ahead and change something really quick. No. That's a naval base, sorry. Okay, let's do that. Okay, national power grid. I think he would pick a little bit here and a little bit there. Now, Al Gore was not really pro-nuclear power because it was too expensive. That's his view. Now, that goes completely against my view, which is... Oh, okay, I get the, cost side. But, it's our best shot at transitioning from fossil fuels, basically. Because it, especially when it comes to energy output, it's far more powerful than coal and oil, especially with the thorium reactors that they're researching. It's just ridiculous the amount of power they can put out. Okay, now let's go ahead and look for this rail project real quick. Excuse me. Philadelphia to Bridgeport. Now let's get rid of that one. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. I didn't know it went to Roanoke. Let's leave it. Get rid of that. Okay, and yeah, I got rid of that one. Now let's go ahead and look into current research, or research that we could do. He probably would be in favor of neural networks. I mean, he was a pretty big tech guy, so. It's okay. Our dog is sick, so. There's 3 turkeys? Okay. So, Turkey pretty much decided to attack Syria, and because Russia was guaranteeing its independence, Russia declared war on Turkey. Now, no NATO nation went to war against Turkey because it was an offensive war. Now, the United States, well, I thought was guaranteeing Afghanistan's independence. It apparently wasn't by the time Pakistan invaded. And the reason why it's not getting involved is because, I mean, even with the full help of NATO, its independence is guaranteed by China. So, okay, how are we doing? Good. airbase. Oh no, that's just mean. You guys only leave them one state. Let's go ahead and do that. Now we have some factories from exports. What are we making from our exports, by the way? Nice, 72. Is that... I'm assuming that's billion? Yeah, billion. Now, I think Al Gore would probably be, if he was elected, probably would be the first, probably truly moderate president of the 21st century. I mean, okay, never mind. Bush Jr. and Obama were moderate as well, just different in their own ways. But Al Gore would more be a continuation of the neoliberal politics that's been going on since Bill Clinton took office. Yeah. That should be pretty much be expected. And 8 to Senegal. Let's aid to Botswana because there's really no way that I can actually get them equipment. I don't know why the game has this quirk or this function, but inland countries you cannot send aid to, which is really stupid. That's not how the base game works, so I don't know, maybe they put that in. Hey, buddy! My little brother's here. Joshy! Come here, bud. He's my special needs brother. Come here. Hey, bud. How was school, huh? Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to meet aid to Afghanistan as well, which I'm sorry to do that, but I need to transfer aid to India. And I'm giving India, I think India is the only one of these countries I can give aid to, a load of aid. This does, of course, mean that we're going to need to up production by a lot, but it's pretty much needed. No, 400. Once again, the United States is taking up the role of arsenal democracy. Now I'm going to go ahead and disable the cheat, the construction cheat. I don't know if that's going to be enough. There we go. Let's put this under one task force. Nope, not that way. Hmm? How are air defenses looking? Okay, do we have any? We don't have any orbit launch vehicles. We could stand to upgrade. Let's do that. It's a ridiculous amount of satellites. I tried to do this before. Hang on. Sorry about that. We're doing some stuff in the house. We dropped something. Freaked me out. Ooh, 1500. Now, as far as the ALCM, they have the same. Are you kidding me? Types of missiles we got. Okay, can I do any new missile research? No, because I've already been researched. Okay, this will have about 16. 100 kiloton warheads. Oh, that's about it, okay. No, let's not do that. I can't conduct a long-range strike. The increased military spending is sizable. And we need to ramp up production and rearmament. I'm not even kidding. It's self-repelled. Yeah, I think both sides would probably be in favor of getting rid of redundant legislation. It makes sense. I'm surprised this doesn't use any utility vehicles, but okay. No, not motorized militia. Change it to that. Let's save that. Come on. So, I guess we'll have to prepare for coming war, which is possible. Just have to wait and see what happens. What am I missing? really think you'd be against police spending. I really don't. This was way before the defund the police thing was really popular. Has any of the aid been delivered yet? Good. We're gonna be in for a long fight. There we go. We'll increase trade. Really? Now that's interesting. Now I'm not entirely sure who is gonna win. Let's just increase our chances of it happening. Oh no. Well, to be fair, didn't he serve in the US military, I think? Yeah, this is getting like way out of hand. We need to bolster NATO as soon as we can. Oh good, Viktor Orban is not in power. Yeah, we need their independence. How many people we got? We got about 211,000. Let's look like the bigger person here. No. Okay then. One thing I do is I do research on the amount of resources a country has to make this a bit more, I don't know, realistic. Excuse me for a bit. Hello?
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 Hi, it's Dennis calling for the Veterans Crisis Relief Fund PAC. We're having our fundraiser and providing donations.
Put me on the do not call list.
I'll put you on our TSC list.
Yep, that's how you can tell it was an automated call, because they responded like that. Trying to figure out how much oil in each state was being drilled at the time. So by 2004, now in this game, oil is measured by billion barrels. So 1 unit of oil is pretty much a billion barrels of oil. That is not entirely the full number, but it's pretty much 1 billion. I'm saying that for simplicity. But oil reserves by year. And this is like proved. This is proved oil reserves. This is before the whole fracking boom really happened. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see. Hmm. Not a whole lot of info. That's, I don't think, very surprising. Alright, so let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create something called the Columbia Valley Authority, which is pretty much the Pacific Northwest's version of the Tennessee Valley Authority, which serves communities in the Tennessee River Valley. So in this case, it would be the Columbia River Valley, or I think more specifically, it would be the watershed. Let me go ahead and look. Let's go to Tennessee Valley Authority. So the Tennessee Valley Authority is as far south as Jackson, Mississippi. Well, okay, wow, this really doesn't give a very detailed description. I don't think it really goes. I don't think it goes far past the Appalachians. It doesn't go past Asheville, that's for sure. I'm looking. Okay, I'm assuming it goes by the Tennessee River watershed. Kind of? There's the Columbia Valley Administration, which was kind of the same thing as the TVA. But it planned to serve Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and western Montana. Huh. Hmm. Okay, so let's go ahead and start that. The construction of infrastructure in Columbia. Would this be the Columbia River? Hmm. Well, its drainage basin does definitely go into western Montana, and it does definitely go into Canada. So this could be a joint authority with Canada. Small parts of it are in Wyoming, Utah, and Nevada, and a little bit in Alberta, but I don't think it would go that far. Let's go do this. I can't. Hmm. Smart. That's a smart thing to do, Canada. Well, what about what about Colorado River Authority? Hmm. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Next episode, we will continue the development of the United States and begin work on the next phase of the high-speed rail project, which would probably include California, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless. Hope you have a good day.